everyone, my name is Tania Corrales and I'm going to explain the usage of a few, a little, and little. So let us begin. We use a few when we talk about count nouns. For example, we can count lemons, we can count pages, and many things. And a little and little, we use it when we talk about non-count nouns. For example, we cannot count money and water, electricity. So when we have those nouns that we cannot count, we use a little and little. Right now I'm going to explain the difference that we have when we have the letter A few and a little. When we have the letter A, it means that we have some. It's something positive. We have some, we don't have zero, at least we don't have zero. But the first example says, I have a few lemons. A few. Why a few? Because it's something that we can count. A few. We have some and it's positive. And in the second example, I have a little money. Why a little? Because it's something that we cannot count. Money. A little. Something positive. I have some, not zero. And right here we have few and little. That is different from the other one. Why? Because it means that we have hardly any. It's something negative. For example, in the first example, we have I have few lemons. Few. It means that I wish I had more, but I have few lemons. And few because it's something that we can count. And in the next example we have I have little money. I wish I had more, but I just have little money. So this is the difference. And now we have very plus few, little, without the letter A. When we add it, makes the negative stronger. The number or amount is smaller. For example, she has very few friends. Why? Very makes few stronger. Like we have almost nothing. So that's what it's explaining. Makes the negative stronger, as I said it, hardly any is negative. Here we have other example. The first one, a few friends have visited me. So, a few, some, and it means something positive. And the second one, few friends have visited me. Few. So, in the first one, we are expressing a positive idea, something good. And the second one, we're expressing a negative idea in absence of something. Now, we are going to look the other examples. First one, a soccer team was playing and they say, we have little time left. And a cheerleader says, come on, we have a little time. So in the first one, we are expressing a negative idea, little, that something is absent. And in the second one, come on, we have a little time. So it's something positive, gives a positive idea of something.
Hello, my name is Keylin Carranza, and in this video I'm going to explain you some exercise related with quantifier. But I want to emphasize more in few, a few, little and a little. As my classmate explained you, we use a little with a positive and affirmative sentence and a non-count nouns sentence. And we use little to express a small size or a negative quantity. Also means nothing, not much, or almost. We use few with an affirmative and positive sentence. and represent quantity also. And few, we use few with a negative sentence, also represent quantity, and we use few and a few with count nouns. In page 126, there are two exercises related with the topic, but I want to explain you exercise 37. In the instruction says that we have to replace italic word by few, little, and a little. Let me explain you the exercise 37. Okay, the exercise number 1 says, I think some lemon juice on fish make it taste better. Why we have to replace some? We know that some is used in both cases, with countable and not countable. But in this case, we cannot count lemon juice. For that reason, we use a little. We use a little too because it's a positive sentence. And the exercise number 2 said, some sunshine is better than none. We have to replace some too, but in this case, sunshine is not countable, but the sentence is positive. For that reason, we use a little. In the sentence number 3 said, January is a cold and dreary month. In the North State, there is not much sunshine during the month. As I told you before, not much means little. But in this case, the sentence is in negative. For that reason, we use little. Exercise number 4 said, my parents like to watch every evening. They watch 2 or 3 programs on TV before they go to bed. We know that we have to replace 2 or 3 programs. 2 or 3. But we know the programs are countable. And the sentence is positive. For that, we use a few. And the exercise number 6 said, I don't watch TV very much because there are hardly any television programs that I enjoy. We have to replace hardly any, but we have to know that hardly any we can use in both cases as some too. But in this occasion, the sentence is in negative. What do we know that is negative? Because the sentence says, I don't watch TV very much. And we replace by few, because few is countable, that TV programs are countable. Exercise 7 said, if a door squirts, several drops of oil in the right place can prevent future troubles. We have to replace several, and we have to know that several is only used with countable nouns. And we use a few because we can count the drops oils. And the exercise 8 said, if you door square, put some oils on the hangers. Some is used in both cases. The sentence is positive. For that reason, we have to replace some by a little because we cannot count oil. Exercise 9 says, Mr. Adam doesn't like to wear rings on his finger. He wears almost no jewelry. As I told you before, almost no means the same as little. For that reason, we use little, but we have to pay attention in key words. Mr. Adam doesn't like wear rings. It means that is negative sentence. Now let's go to page 127, exercise 38. In the instruction said, complete the sentence with the word few, a few, little and a little. Let's go to exercise number 3. In the exercise number 3 said, Ben is having a lot of trouble adjusting to high school. He seems to be unpopular. Unfortunately, he has few friends. Why we use few in this sentence? Because we can confuse in this word unfortunately we know that is negative or not positive. In the exercise number 4 said, we are looking forward to our vacation. We are planning to spend a few days with my folks and then a few days with my husband's folks. After that, we are going to go fishing. Why we use few in this sentence? A few, sorry. We use a few because we can count days. Days are countable. In the other sentence said the same. We can count days. And we know that the sentence is positive. For that reason, we use a few. Sentence number 5 says, I was hungry, so I ate few nuts. That sentence is positive because she could eat, and a few nuts are countable. Sentence number 6 said, because the family is very poor, the children have few toys, and the parents have to work 2 jobs. So they have little time to spend time with their children. We use few because few is countable and we can count toys, but in this sentence is not positive because the family is very poor. For that reason, the children, they couldn't have toys. And the other sentence said, and the parents have to work 2 jobs. So they have little time. Time is uncountable. They have little time to spend with their children. And it's not possible because the parents, they couldn't spend time with their children. In the sentence 7 said, into each life, a little rain must fall. The sentence is positive, but we cannot count rain. In the sentence number 8 said, Natasha's sweet tea, she usually adds a little honey to her tea. Sometimes she adds a little milk too. Sometimes she adds a little milk too. The sentence is positive, but we cannot count honey. We can count a cup, a bottle, or recipe. We cannot count milk. For that reason, we use a little. The sentence is positive, but we cannot count milk and honey. We can count a couple of milk, a bottle of milk, but we cannot count milk. It's impossible. That's all my participation. Thank you for your attention. That's all.